Hey everybody, Quackers Clocks here. Today we're going to be doing another sports predictions video. Today we're going to be doing week 2 of the preseason. There is a game happening tonight. There are 2 games happening tonight, one of which I'll be streaming on the Sports Reactions channel. It is the Washington football team versus the New England Patriots. It's going to be in Foxborough. And hopefully we can see Mac Jones do a little bit of repping. So I'm going to be predicting the Patriots winning this one, despite having Fitzpatrick. The Washington football team is going to be good, but they're probably not going to start their key defensive players like Chase Young and Montez Sweat. So it's probably going to be, New England. It's just to see Mac Jones win a preseason game, because he's a rookie, first of all, and it'll probably be Cam in the first half and then Mac in the second. Hopefully Mac can get some reps in. But it's going to be Washington versus New England. I'm going to pick New England for this one. Also happening tonight, the Steelers are back in their second preseason game against the Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, of course, I think they're probably going to be playing the NFC East. They'll probably be playing the Giants and the Washington, but anyways, I'm gonna be picking the Steelers for tonight as well. I'm probably gonna keep my eye on the Gamecast as well, so that'll probably be good for me. But I'll be streaming the Washington Patriots game. So that'll be tonight at 7:30. Hopefully I can get that in. But I'm going to be picking the Steelers for tonight. For tomorrow night, we have the Tennessee Titans facing off the Atlanta Falcons. And, of course, Arthur Smith, who was the offensive coordinator for Tennessee, is the head coach of the Falcons. So I bet with all those rookies, the Falcons could pull it off. But in reality, we know that the Titans are probably going to win this one because they have Ryan Tannehill. And they just got Julio Jones from the Falcons, too. So that's going to be... They got Arthur Smith and Julio Jones. So it's probably going to be Titans for this one. Also tomorrow happening tomorrow, the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. And, of course, the Lions are probably going to lose this one, so kudos to Josh Allen and the Bills for that free win for Buffalo. It'll be Buffalo for sure. Especially if they have all those key receivers playing. Then again, it's a preseason, so what can go wrong? Got my first prediction right of the season, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to say Buffalo for this one. The Dallas Cowboys take on the Arizona Cardinals again. And you remember on Monday Night Football last year, they lost to Arizona. So it'll probably be Arizona again, just considering who they have on their roster. The only good person on their roster is probably Dak Prescott and probably Amari Cooper, but that's pretty much it. Amari Cooper didn't even play. I thought he was playing, but he wears 19 and not 18. That was probably another receiver that was on there. Hopefully Micah Parsons can get some reps in. He's their first round rookie out of Penn State. Hopefully he can get a couple sacks for whoever the other guy they have. The guy they started in the Cowboys and the Cardinals Rams game when Jared Goff got hurt with his thumb. That guy, I don't know his name. But I'm going to say Arizona here. The Miami Dolphins take on the Chicago Bears, and Tua's probably going to get some reps. Dalton for sure. Justin Fields will probably play that day. This is for Saturday. My girlfriend's texting me again. Anyways, I'm probably going to say the Dolphins, just because the Bears, I mean, they'll start Justin Fields, maybe, but if they put Dalton out there, it's going to be a shit show. And they don't have a whole lot of receivers. Allen Robinson's on a franchise tag, so he'll probably be a free agent next year. Javon Wims, I don't know how long he's been suspended for. Did he get suspended for that hit against C.J. Gardner-Johnson? I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to pick the Miami Dolphins for this one. The Denver Broncos take on the Minnesota Vikings. I'm probably going to say Minnesota, just because, Denver doesn't have any good quarterbacks. Drew Lock is kind of a liability. Brett Rippon, is he still there? I don't even know. Jeff Driscoll's gone, by the way. But he went to Houston in free agency. But I'm going to pick Minnesota, just because Minnesota has a much better team than the Broncos. So, yeah, Minnesota for that one. The New Orleans Saints take on the Baltimore Ravens. And since Drew Brees is gone, Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston are pretty much competing for the starting job. Hopefully it'll be Taysom, because Jameis Winston only knows how to throw to opposing teams. But I'm going to be picking Baltimore, just because the Saints aren't going to be good next year. Hopefully they can be. Hopefully they can impress me, but I do have them having a winning record, though. That's kind of a... But I'm going to be picking Baltimore for this one. The Cleveland Browns take on the Jacksonville Jaguars on Saturday night. And it'll probably be good to see Trevor Lawrence play. And, what's his name? Jake Luton. I think those are probably the only quarterbacks they have besides, Mike Glennon, who signed with the Giants. So, yeah. So I'm going to be picking Cleveland for that one because, it's Cleveland and they're good now. The Cincinnati Bengals take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who won this past Super Bowl, and I was not happy about that past Super Bowl. So I'm probably going to be picking Tampa Bay just because, since he's not really, if Joe Burrow can stay healthy, then, it's just the preseason. I don't know. I don't really have high expectations for these games, but I'm doing predictions for them anyways. So let's pick Tampa Bay. The Battle of MetLife. The New York Jets play the New York Giants for the bajillionth time in the preseason. Both have home field advantage, apparently, because they're both playing at MetLife Stadium. But I'm going to be picking New York Jets because, the Giants are a travesty. Their quarterbacks are trash. They didn't really figure out their edge rushing in the first round. They only got Azeez Ojulari in the second. But, yeah. So I'm going to be picking the New York Jets because why not? Somebody has to win this grudge match. The Houston Texans, who don't have any good quarterbacks right now, play the Green Bay Packers, who got Aaron Rodgers back. Aaron Rodgers news was kind of floating around all offseason. He didn't show up to training. He didn't show up to OTAs. He didn't show up to mandatory minicamp. But he did show up to training camp at the end of July. Hopefully he can, redeem himself in that regard. But I'm going to be picking Green Bay because I am excited to see Jordan Love play for the first time in preseason history because there was no preseason last year due to COVID. So I'm going to be picking the Green Bay Packers. Now for the anticipated game since I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, I'm excited to see the Kansas City Chiefs take on the San Francisco 49ers. Which will take place at Levi Stadium. And this is a Super Bowl 54 rematch. I mean, we did win Super Bowl 54, but, Chiefs 49ers, I'm picking Kansas City because I'm a Chiefs fan. I have to be loyal to my team. The Seattle Seahawks take on the Las Vegas Raiders. I almost said Oakland. The Seattle Seahawks take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm going to be picking Seattle. I mean, Raiders' defense is not really good, considering who they have. Didn't really do anything in the offseason. I mean, they did get a couple defensive backs in the draft. But, the Alex Leatherwood pick wasn't really smart. But I'm going to be picking Seattle just because they're a much better team than the Raiders. The Battle of L.A. Now, the Los Angeles Chargers take on the Los Angeles Rams. The Battle of SoFi Stadium. I'm going to be picking the Rams. I mean, Chargers look decent right now, but, they're probably going to ruin Justin Herbert's career again. But I'm picking the Rams because their defense is really good, and, they got Aaron Donald. They have pretty good linebacking core. They have good edge rushing. They got pass rushing. They've got good defensive backs. I mean, they did have John Johnson and Troy Hill, who they gave to the Browns in free agency, but they still have good defensive backs. I mean, they also got Tutu Atwell in the draft. That's pretty cool. And for the final preseason game, this is for Sunday, August 15th. The Carolina Panthers take on the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to be picking Indianapolis just because, I heard Carson Wentz got hurt. No biggie. I mean, he'll probably be back at the beginning of the season against the, I don't even know who they play in week 1, but he'll probably be back right around week 2 or something. I mean, he's having a foot procedure done. So, but I'm going to be picking the Colts because Sam Darnold's probably going to see ghosts again. And that's that. Anyways, stay tuned for next week when we look at the week 3 schedule. Hopefully we can stream the other Patriots game. Why are they playing every Thursday? God. All right, so we'll see you guys in about an hour. Actually, I might start streaming now, but we'll see you guys on Sports Reactions for the New England versus Washington stream. We'll see you guys then. Goodbye.